I just got back from the storage unit, and I thought I would show you something that I did. I don't know why. I just like would get a little piece of something, and it kind of started by accident because I would just put it in the van, and then it kind of became a thing. So I have this. It's just like a little glass yogurt jar or something, you know, I saved. But I have these pieces. That's a piece of, you know, the brick from the top of the pack house. You'll laugh at this. This like round little cylinder piece. That's from a brick I took out in the house attic, you know, so that was inside the little hole in the brick. Got an old square nail, you know, like I took out of the floor. I've got a little bitty strip of, this is what's on the kitchen counter. This little piece of red, that is from the faux linoleum, you know, that kind of looked like the tile. And this is the little piece that kind of started it by accident, right? Hopefully you can see that. See the yellow and white? This was off of the original bathroom cabinet and wall. I think I showed you many videos ago, like maybe the bigger pieces that had the yellow and the white on it. So this ended up in here accidentally. I just throw it in the little cup holder, and you know, then I think I found this, I'd stuck it in a pocket or something, and then I was like, huh, well, maybe I'll just get a little jar and just put these little things in it. So I have a little, I don't know, little mini collection of stuff from the house. So it's like I have little bits and pieces of the house with me when I'm driving. I'm crazy. Y'all don't have to tell me. I'm crazy. It's all right. Actually, I'm not. I think it's kind of fun. So, you know, I always encourage you, don't be afraid to do stuff like this, because if it means something to you, that's all that counts. That's all that counts. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Morning. I'm out here in the pack house, and I do believe everything is packed up that I want to take with me. I just have, walk over here. I just have these to pack up. So I thought I'd put my little camera here on its tripod and record me doing that. You know, I'm so excited with these because I wasn't sure. I mean, I've never done anything like this before. And I wasn't sure what they were going to do. Like, I wasn't sure if they were going to dry in a way that I would be able to keep them. They've been hanging out here for months. And I think I show in another previous earlier video, whatever snippet, that I had some spray that I'd been spraying on. And so they're pretty good. They're not crunchy. They're still kind of pliable a little bit. So I'm hoping that that's going to be good. And I've already got the little box over here. Yes, they have their own box. They're special. I've already got that ready to go, and they're going to Florida with me. I cannot take a chance of putting something like this in storage and it, I don't know, somehow drying and becoming too brittle or whatever, but I kind of need to babysit them a little bit. So they're going to go to Florida. And it's just kind of another, I guess, milestone out here that, you know, that's pretty much it. Whew, I just kind of, oh, it's going to be such an emotional week, guys. I just think about all the work in the last 2.5, 3 years. I've only been doing videos out here for about 1.5 years. So, I mean, I started out here a year before that. And I did some before and after photos because when I started out here in the pack house, I took photos just to show how much stuff there was. It was just insane. So maybe in here I'll kind of put up some photos where you can see before and after, and you'll see just how much I started with versus what's here now. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. And and in a way a little unreal. And I don't mean unreal like, oh my god, that's just unreal, like how we usually say it. I mean it feels very odd. Like, did I really do all that? I mean, have I really spent that long, doing this? It's very weird. It's very weird. But anyway, I think I've got like one more kind of main little trip to the storage unit from just the last stuff, that that Chris and Becca, the demo people, got for me. And yeah, we're just kind of at the end with everything. It's going to be time to say goodbye soon. For real. To drive away. Oh. Ooh, not looking forward to that. Oh, just not. And they're all ready to go. All right, y'all, I'm back in the van. I am heading to the storage unit for the last time. I don't have too much. I just have, a few last minute things. Like I just had lunch real quick so that I could use the microwave since, the stove's been gone for, 3 weeks or more. Anyway, so trying to finish up stuff in the fridge, like, how that kind of stuff goes. So making my last storage unit run. And then when I get back, of course, I need to start going through my stuff. Now, I'm not leaving today. Tomorrow morning is the day. Yeah. Not looking forward to that. I keep trying to not think about it, just because I would pretty much be a blubbering wreck from now till then. And, I still need to think, and I still need to make sure of what I got and go over some stuff, just stuff like that. I need my head in the game is what I need. So I'm just trying really hard to just put that off. But, and I've tried to make it to where when I drove away from here, I drove away. Like leaving the state, heading home, because there is no way to leave here, drive away, but still be here for 2 or 3 days. So like I can't do that. I cannot do that. When I drive away, I need to be leaving, to kind of help with closure. It comes back to I have to do things the way that I have to do things so that I can drive away and be in the best headspace that I can be in. I don't know how else to word that. I just have had to do things a certain way, get to a certain point. I mean, because everything that I have been doing, I've got to live with it for the rest of my life. And so I've been very careful and put a lot of thought into how I'm doing stuff. So, yeah. So anyway, so headed to the storage unit, and when I get over there, I'll show you kind of the final. I've been giving you, little snippets and sharing stuff along the way as I have got stuff in it. So I'll show you the last. Be back in a minute. just showed you footage of everything that's in the non-climate controlled. As you can see, it is full. But to be fair, I mean, there is so much of that that isn't stackable. I can't pack it in a box. I mean, there's probably some smaller stuff I've added that I could get like a big tub or something, like, you know, the ones from Home Depot. I mean, I could do a little bit more, but there's just so much that doesn't stack. So I'm really happy that I've been able to get as much as I can in there. And then in here, oh my goodness, y'all. Look at all. We've heard the running theme. We have heard me talk about, you know, using space just as best you can. And I do really feel like I have done that in here. My brother has helped me with some of it as well. Showed you the bit about turning the tables upside down to stack the wood in here. And the really great thing is that initially when I was having all that stuff taken out, I mean, I was really like, oh my God, is it going to go on the floor? Are we going to have to stand it? What are we going to have to do? And when he came up with the idea of flipping these tables over that I was keeping anyway, I mean, I was keeping them anyway, that this became the perfect place to corral all of that wood. And y'all, all of it went in there. And I mean, we didn't just throw it either. See, look. I was bringing the wood in from the trailer. You saw where we had packed the trailer and we had kind of packed it a certain way. So that it's all kind of puzzle pieces, you know, it's not just thrown in there. It's put together with a little thought. I've got my last minute windows on top here. We got some trim that had to go in the barrel. But it's all in here. It's all in here. Just brought the microwave in here and a couple other pieces. And we'll just have to wish it well. And you know, I didn't know what to expect when I started moving stuff, when I started packing stuff, when I started getting stuff in a storage unit. You know, sometimes you just don't know how these things are going to work. Is it enough space? Is it too much? Is it not enough? And I have to say, the two that I've got, it's perfect. You know, I still have just kind of a little, you know, walkway in here, so you know, technically I can still get in the unit and, you know, get to some stuff. But I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to. I mean, while I am looking forward to getting my mountain home and getting everything in there and situated, I'm not looking forward to moving this again, y'all. I'm not at all, because it's been a process to get it in here. It's not going in one truck to go to the mountains. Whew. But, you know, as I say, cross that bridge when I get to it at a later date. So I need to get back to the house and start doing some stuff there so that I can prepare for tomorrow morning. Y'all. So, gotta say goodbye to my stuff here. Mwah! I will see you soon. Be good. Time to head home so I can start packing. Bye, storage unit. Bye, mama, granddaddy stuff. I'll see you soon. I am back in the house from the storage unit. Thought I would just kind of do another update. Front door is gone. I actually took the front door because I still have, we still have the parents' house, and I measured it before I left, and I'm pretty sure that's going to work. And so, you know, it's one of those, I didn't want to leave it here for rubble, and I need it there. So my brother helped me with that, so we've got plywood up on that, and I've got the door in the van, so I'm ready to pack around it. And here's something else that we're going to do. You know, it's when you're leaving a house and you're, hang on, there we go, and you're boarding up stuff, you really want to be kind of as careful as you can. We still have a neighbor down here. I mean, you know, we're not really anticipating any kind of issue. Our windows are still intact. You know, it's on the only boarded up kind of area is the door. Everything is locked up pretty tight. But still, you know, you in this crazy day and age, you still want to try to be as smart as you can about stuff. And so I've got a few signs, you know, the no trespassing. I've got let's see, what does this one say? The ones as it's posted, private property, hunting, fishing, trapping, or trespassing for any purpose is strictly forbidden. Violators will be prosecuted. You know, got some of those. So what I'm doing now, and I flip this around here real quick. There we go. Is I'm going to cover the windows with aluminum foil. And you're probably saying, what are you doing? Well, I had actually had this window over here covered because, you know, and here is where I slept. And the way that the sun comes in the house, the sun like directly arches and like rises and sets like right over the house. So the morning sun, oh my gosh. And y'all, I cannot handle morning sun. I am the kind of person that as soon as there's light, like I'm awake. Like I can't sleep through that. So like my room at home is a cave. You know, it's real dark. I've got blackout material and, you know, stuff. So I actually put it on the window here just to block out some of that morning sun so that I wouldn't be up at 7 dang o'clock every single morning. But anyway, when I was thinking about it, I was like, well, you know, maybe especially without the blinds and everything now on the windows, it's probably a good idea to cover the windows. So, you know, that way there's, I mean, like I said, we shouldn't have a problem, but nothing wrong with a little CYA, you know, and what people can't see, maybe they can't be but so curious about, right? So anyway, I've got enough aluminum foil and I'm going to go through and just kind of tape that up on the windows here all throughout the house. I'm going to put a couple of those posted signs. I'm going to tape that to the window and then put the foil over that. And really, after I do those things, then it will be time to start getting my stuff together. See my messy hallway here? You know, everything that I've been doing, especially when I was sorting and putting stuff in storage, it was just like, okay, let me just leave the hallway for my stuff. So that way, whenever I ran across my stuff, just like, all right, just let me throw it in the hallway. Let me throw it in the hallway, because we weren't doing anything in the hallway. You know, there wasn't anything to take here. And so it was just a good spot to leave all of my mess so that at the end, I would have everything here and could get it ready and pack it up in the van. And that's what I'm going to do here in a little bit so that hopefully I won't have that much to do in the morning. Y'all are gonna laugh. Just told you, been, you know, doing the windows with the aluminum foil and all that. Everything's going along fine till I get to the last window and I have enough for one half. Does that kind of stupid stuff happen to you? It's like, really? You couldn't give me just one more roll? So I had to run up to the store and get another one so I could finish. So silly, just so silly. What do you do? What do you do?